Good evening, everyone. We are from LAX2043, Let's Play, and we are from Group 7. So today we will be recording our group discussion video 5. Before we start, let us introduce ourselves. I'm Chamin Wei with metric number 206710, and I'm a Year 3 nutrition student from Faculty of Medicine and Health Sciences. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Chu Paula with metric number 205881. I'm also a third year nutrition student from Faculty of Medicine and Health Sciences.
This is Alvin. My metric number is
I am Dayan Shakira binti Nordin, and my metric number is 208511.
Can continue.
Is that my turn? My name is Alvin. My metric number is 208999. I come from education faculty. Okay.
Hello everyone, this is Swansea, metric number 213833 from education faculty.
Hello everyone, this is Zhang Yifei from faculty with metric number of 213853 from faculty of computer science.
Hello everyone, my name is Zhang Ruishu. My metric number is 213292. My faculty is economics.
Hello everyone, my name is Elsa Bilo with metric number 205043. I come from Faculty of Agriculture.
Okay, thank you everyone for attending today's discussion. So in today's discussion, both of the game master of our last game, which is the fourth game, who are Wang Ziyi and also Zhang Yifei, will provide a brief background of our language game number 4, and we will also explain how this play how this game is played. So after that, we will discuss together and share our experience while we playing this game just now. So our last game is Undercover, right? So I will pass it to Wang Ziyi and Zhang Yifei to explain more about this game.
Okay, well, this is my first time to run the meeting, run the game. So let me explain how Undercover game is played. So Who is Undercover is a game that compassing language expression ability, knowledge, and imagination. The best number of players in the game is 6, one of whom is an undercover agent, and the rest are onlookers. Before the start of each round, 5 people got the same word, and only one got another word related to it. Each player needs to use his own words to describe the words in his hand each round, and words cannot be spoken directly. But at the same time, he must remind his competitors that he's not an undercover agent, and an undercover agent should pay attention to himself as an undercover agent as soon as possible, and try every means to hide his undercover identity. After each round of description, 6 people voted for the undercover agent in their minds, and the person with the most votes will be out. If there is an undercover until the last 2 people are left, as undercover wins. Otherwise, the large force wins. And I think this is quite an interesting game. And it grants me totally different experience. Just compared to the experience I usually just play the game. And this is my first time to run the game. I think feelings is so different, and it's also so busy to count so many votes and to memorize. Okay, and I think it's a challenge for everybody's English level. You need to describe the word in your mind. So I will pass it to Zhang Yifei.
Well, for me, I think I really like this game because it requires communication and reasoning between players, as well as observation and understanding of others. Players can develop these skills in the game, and the social elements of the game can let people get to know each other better and strengthen friendship. In general, Who is Undercover is a very interesting game. It can bring a lot of fun and challenges to players. And it can also exercise players' thinking ability and social skills. And that's all for me. Who is the next one?
I would like to share my opinion about this game. I think this is a good game because in the previous three games we just like use like the simple word like the vocab to play the games. But this time we need to speak a lot. We need to speak the complete sentence to describe what the picture we get. Then we also need to defend ourselves. We are not the spy. So I think this is a very good game that train us to speak more fluently. That's all from me. How about others?
I think this game is quite interesting because we need to train our thinking ability in a short time period because we are only given a short time for us to voice out our opinion about your own character, the picture that you get. So at the same time, we also need to like speak in English and not the usual our mother language. So it's like a mix. Yeah. Need to use our brain to think how to defend ourselves, and at the same time need to think what to speak. Yeah. So it can improve our vocabulary. How about others?
Can I share my opinion? I'm agree with Minwei. At the first round, I quite confused with this game because difficult for me to think fast and explain what the picture is. Actually, I'm not the undercover person, but all people vote me. Most of most of you vote me because I can explain that picture. So I think we need to have a good sentence and many vocabulary to play these games. So I think that's all from me. How about others?
For me, this game is much more confrontational than previous games, and it also emphasizes thinking. The importance of the knowledge in this game is less important than that of games. You need to think clearly about the differences between your own characters and other characters, and also plan when to speak up. If you are the person who pick up by the game master, you had better, speak later to hear others' opinion first, to hear how is their character looks like, so you have more chance in the game. So just like what I do, although actually I don't know I'm that person who is chosen. Okay.
Can I give my opinion? Actually, I'm agree with Salsabila because it the second game I was eliminated. I think that's because of my description about the picture is not really it's not really clear. And also, I think this game is more like with imposter game. We have to vote. We have to vote the imposter, and we have to eliminate actually. But however, we didn't achieve to eliminate um, the undercover agent. So that's from me. Sorry. Um, Actually, I have a suggestion for this game. I think when we play this next, I think we can speak out the undercover person in Zoom meeting instead of chat ZE. Because for me, the game just now is a little bit quiet since we can only speak during describe ourselves. So that's all from me. How about others?
Okay. For me, I think it's a very interesting game. It can get everyone involved, and everyone gets a picture and doesn't know if it's the same picture as everyone else. It requires us to not only describe the picture of ourselves, but to tell if we are undercover or not. And I think it requires a large vocabulary and the ability to describe and distinguish things. I think this is very useful for us. That's all for me.
Actually, I quite agree with Rishu, what she said just now, because I agree with what she said, that we need to know how to describe the things and also how to express ourselves. Because if we describe or we express wrongly for just a bit, then other people will thought you are the undercover, even not you are not. So so from here we also know that our English speaking ability also need to be strong to play this game. If not, yeah, it's quite difficult to defend yourself.
I agree with you guys opinions. Then I also have a suggestion how to improve this game. I think we can like set a time for us to describe the picture that we get, because just now when we play the game, some of us will take a little bit long time to describe. Then this, if we shorten the time, we set a limit for everyone, then we can make the games more excited and improve our thinking, because we need to think and speak in a short of time. That's all, and that is my suggestion for to improve this game. How about others?
I think so lah. So if next time let me manage this game again, maybe I'll let Jiang Yibei count the time, and not only just the whole time of the game, maybe count the time of everyone's speech and have a limitation of everyone and make this. Yeah. Thanks for guys' suggestion.
Also, I think there's one more suggestion is maybe both of you can set the order for who to speak first. Yeah, so that sorry, so that we all know who want to speak first. Yeah, and people will be more engaging with this game. How about others? Do you have any idea how to improve, or you want to share more on your experience just now?
You first.
Okay. Maybe we can play this game in the offline, so we can see the gesture. So we can try to look the gesture who is the spy, right? Because physically, who is the spy will show themselves naturally, actually, because we are online. So we can see the face and the picture how they react with the picture that given to us. I think that's all for me. How about you, Alvin?
Actually, I want to say that we have the same answer. Actually, even though we're online, I believe we can do it in another way. We can ask each other, like I can ask you about your character. Is that like the first picture we receive? I can ask, is that a fruit in your hand, or is that right kind of questions? Every section, every turn, every people got a chance. They can give a question to each other. So everyone have one more move. So it's more nervous, let's say. Also, we need a limitation of time during this next turn, during the next move. Will we try to ask others about the question? It can't be more than maybe 15 seconds, like that.
Anyone else want to add on?
Maybe I can share some. Actually, for the first round, I'm the spy, right? And I'm the undercover, right? And actually, after we get the picture, I straight away go PM in way. What is the picture she get? Then I get orange. Then she tell me she get apple. Oh, then I know I'm the spy. So maybe next time if we got a chance to play together, maybe we can play offline. No online anymore, because online we can cheat. I I yeah, that's the thing I want to share to you. Then this make me become the winner for our first game.
You are too bad, Paula. Because when Paula asked me, and I also believe in her, and I didn't question her anything. So I start to guess other people, but until the end, I realized that it's Paula. So, but it's too late already. It's the last round. Yeah. Anyone want to add more about maybe the good side of this game? Also can try to describe. Okay, if no one wants to add, anyone wants to add?
Actually, I just you just remind me. Despite this cheating things, there's one more things we need to cover, I believe. The game master maybe should give some tips at the beginning of the games, because even though we have a picture of fruit, actually no one knows about it unless you or I forget who mentioned that in the first turn. That person said it is a fruit. If this person didn't mention that, well, we have less chance to win this game, actually, very less chance, because everything have a lot of general trait with other things. Like this Coke, it's also right. I say it's right. I think it's right. Like the apple. So at the beginning, the game master had better give some tips, and also, sorry, and also have some little chance to give to the player to talk with each other, just like I mentioned before. So if we can talk with each other, we have more chance, just feel more chance. Because the spy have a lot of chance to win the game, but the players seems just guess. We just guess, nothing else. So yeah, that's all I'm thinking about.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea from Alvin. Yeah. So if no one wants to add, I think that's the end of our meeting. Thank you to both Wang Zi and also Zhang Yifei for conducting this game, and we will meet next week for our last video discussion recording. Okay, see you guys in next week. Bye bye.
See you. Thank you.
See you. Bye
Thank
bye.
you.
Thank you.
See you. See you.
Bye.
See you.